two things right from the beginning. As you can see, I'm definitely not Steve Jobs, even if I look like him today. And I'm not going to talk about sustainability. Sorry. But I can tell you something. It's a mega trend, but okay, now we skip that. So what I'm going to do is I will talk about direct-to-shape container printing. So we're a machine manufacturer. And yeah, let's have a brief introduction of myself. So I'm with Koenig and Bauer Kammann now for nearly 10 years. I'm sales manager, caring for our customers in UK and Scandinavia. And again, I'm very pleased to be here. So let's have a look onto the agenda. In the beginning, and I will keep this point very short, are some general facts and figures, and afterwards I will focus more on the important topic, the reason why we are all here in the end, digital printing. And I have separated that in 3 points. So I'm talking about not standard common digital printing process on containers in general. I will focus a little bit more on the novelties and innovations which we have recently introduced to the market. So one thing, a collaboration was born out of a collaboration with our partners Marabou, and was also launched and presented to our customers and the market with our partner FuturePrint as well. So this is the digital relief printing on containers. So yesterday we have heard about printing structure onto flat substrates. We are doing that onto containers direct to shape. The next novelty is the digital drip-off printing, which we have launched on the Glass Tech this year. It's something which was not on the market before. It's really a novelty, and I've underlined that with some videos. And the last point is the so-called digital foiling. So, as mentioned, I will keep that point very short, some facts and figures. Kammann itself was founded in 1955, and name has been synonymous with made in Germany. Some people which are coming from, or who are coming from the industry and have been in contact with the name Kammann. This stands for German engineering and quality in machine manufacturing. We are, as you can read here as well, I don't know why I did it doubled, but we are specialized in making and producing container printing machines. In the very beginning, we started with half automatic mechanical screen printing machines, just a foot switch, printing one color. Some of the machines are still on the market, so when I'm visiting customers, I see machines from the 80s, 70s, way older than me, still in production. Good for the customers, bad for selling new machines, but this is quality. Since 2020, we have moved and built a new facility. We had the chance to do that on a completely flat ground with an increased capacity of approximately 11,000 square meters. When I look now into the order books as a salesperson, sometimes I wish that would be more, even more, can be more. We are having 180 employees in our headquarter, 160 of them in the headquarter. We have 2 subsidiaries for service and sales. One is in the US and one in Shanghai, in China. And export ratio is approximately 85%. At the moment, it's a little bit increasing. And since 2013, we are part of the Koenig and Bauer group. And we are reaching the niche market of container decoration, so in this huge group. So we are in the business unit which is called Special, together with Koenig and Bauer Banknote Solutions. So they are building machines for printing money. It's also a very interesting topic. Now let's focus on the important thing. So digital printing on non-flat substrates. Yesterday and today we have heard a lot about that. So I'm really reaching also the niche market right here. Digital printing itself on containers offers, and we know that, more flexibility and more possibility. I don't want to talk about the major advantages and strengths of the process itself, because it's the same. But what I want to underline apart from that is that the major benefit for us is that this is a non-impact printing process. And in combination with the right transport system, bringing the article always into the right position, this enables us to also print on non-cylindrical articles, also complex shapes, 360 degrees, and we see some examples later on. So our main substrates we are printing on are glass, drinking glasses, bottles, plastic containers, metal as well, a little bit of water. Sorry. But we are also printing on other substrates. We have tried printing on paper, wood. In the past we have built machines which also printed on candles. So this is, in my opinion, also another definition on predictive maintenance. So the machines always were very good grease, I can tell you. So, so you see, those are the main substrates, but everything apart from that is also welcome. And we do our best to offer you the right solution for that. So with this slide, I want to show you some, looks not that, okay, doesn't care, of the size of the bottles. In real life, they are bigger. Don't know what happened here. But I want to show you some typical fields of application and markets our customers are using our machines in. So liquors is a big industry, beer, wine, non-alcoholic beverages as well. Drinking glasses in the cosmetic industry, perfume, hygiene products, food packaging. As you can see, this is really widely spreaded. Different substrates, different materials, different fields of applications. So, and now I want to focus again a little bit more on the so-called digital relief printing, so printing structural effects. This is, we have learned that yesterday, today. This is mainly a special developed printing mode, which at the moment is available for the ZAR GS12 printing head. Hopefully maybe also soon with the latest innovation. So we're very excited to see what next week brings. In combination with the Kammann machine, enables you to print up to 60 cycles a minute. This is clearly depending on the size on the article, size of the image, diameter, etc. Just a rough number. Is suitable for fine structures and large surfaces. We will see that later on. And a very big benefit is that we can combine that also with the 4C process, so full color printing in digital and screen printing, and also the hot foiling process. We will see that later on. So some examples. So one thing I have to mention, I wanted, and I bring a bottle, an example which I wanted to share with you. Put it in my luggage. After a long journey in the hotel, I recognized, okay, this bottle is not in good shape anymore, so sorry for that. People who are interested in having some really physical samples, just contact me. I do my very best to send some over. So sorry. Here is an example on a drinking glass on the very beginning of this project. So you can see here, this is suitable for thicker, clear elements, like the ampersand logo. On the opposite side, you can see here there's a world map. Looks like that. And even the combination, what I've already mentioned, of clear relief with color is possible. So this definitely opens doors to the designers. So areas on the articles can partially be highlighted, and there are some very cool combinations possible. And therefore I've brought a video, so no real sample, but a video, so what we have shown also on the glass deck, and gives you a good insight and good impression, hopefully, what is possible. No music, sorry for that. So you won't believe that maybe, but it's absolutely fact. This bottle in the beginning was completely neat, flat. There was nothing on it. It was a clear bottle. And after the printing process, digital printing process, with making use of the relief printing process, this can be possible. Once again, it's short. So what you can see here is a nice combination of bringing clear relief things here, looking really like a real embossing, even better. They're very contour sharp in combination with, for instance, things like the cilia. So very, very cool designs are possible. And it's digital printing, so also the advantages of digital printing process itself are, in this process, is also the case, small batch sizes. Very interesting thing. So in addition to the standard inkjet process, so to give you some numbers, we currently have around 27 pure and hybrid inkjet printing machines in the market. printing on plastics and glass mainly in different fields of application, and already this printing process has took place in the drinking glass industry. So potentially if you're in the pub, in a bar, in a restaurant, you will have a glass in your hand printed with this technology. So very exciting and a future thing. So now get ready please for the digital drip-off printing effect. And that's correct, it's definitely a world premiere. So what you can see here is the combination of printing matte and glossy, and even combine that with the relief printing process. So this also was born out of a collaboration with Marabou, and looks very impressive in my opinion. I don't know, what do you think? But we call that digital printed drip-off, and why? I will explain that right now. So if you're looking for ways to add more brilliance to your products, potentially in combination with relief printing, this is also interesting. As already mentioned, it's a combination of matte and gloss, and it's the same visual effect like drip-off process in sheet offset printing, but it's just the visual effect. So the process is different, but the effect is the same, and there the name was raised and born. That's the reason why we call it that. Interesting is that you can combine that also with haptic effects, and it's compatible, and it's a very important point, with the same hardware. So no other technology, hardware is required. People who are already using our machines, happy days, they can use this process. So, last but not least, digital foiling. We are talking about brilliance, adding more brilliance, and we are we're talking about metallic ink, printing metallic ink digitally, and this is still a problem. Also in our industry, using the same components and hardware, and people were searching for ways. So there are ink suppliers and vendors who are offering simulations to simulate gold, to simulate silver, to simulate copper. It's okay, but gold is more orange, silver is gray, copper is brown. It's not the same, it's another visual effect, and we were looking for ways how to compensate that. And as we, apart from the digital printing process, are also using hot foiling in our machines, so we understand mainly our machines as transport systems, which can be adapted with different technology, beginning detection, pretreatment, printing process, curing, etc. We thought, okay, it can be a good idea to combine digital printing and hot stamping to have the advantages of having a non-impact printing process, like the digital printing process is, so keeping the individualization and bringing brilliance to the product with the foiling process. So in the end, we are printing our primer completely digitally, so we are jetting the primer, and we are applying a foil afterwards with the hot foiling process. And fine elements and structures here. An example, a drinking glass. This is possible. Another important factor again is that we are making use of the same hardware, so nothing else is required. Inkjet stations clearly, or minimum one inkjet station for the primer, and a hot foiling station. So I think my time is nearly 2 minutes left, okay. What else I can talk about? I don't know really. So we can use, maybe there are some questions. I thought it wouldn't make sense to go too much into detail, with focus too much on technical things. So if someone of you is interested to get more information and to learn more about how things are possible, just get in contact, ask me, send me a mail, give me a call. I'm there for you. Thank you very much for your attention.